Alright guys, what's going on? It is xFuryy, and today I'm just going to be doing a little Redstone basics tutorial just on, well, Redstone obviously. And so just going to be showing you a couple things about Redstone. This is very basic. Okay, so basically that is Redstone ore. It kind of looks like diamond, besides, you know, obviously it's red, hence the redstone. And if you break it, you get, oh yeah, don't worry about that, some shit. You get this stuff called redstone. And back in the early days, like 1.1_1 or whatever, 1.1.1, whatever you want to call it, it was actually called redstone dust, but Notch changed it in one of the updates just to redstone. So yeah, and basically redstone has been called the electricity of Minecraft, considering that you can make a circuit and you can use that to power all the way over to there. So like it's basically like the wires and power of Minecraft. And there are 5 ways to power redstone. So basically, I just quickly go like this. So you can obviously see the difference between non-powered, just off, and then powered, it's on and it's, you know, like redstoning away. Can you shut up? What is this, a freaking farm? Fuck. Anyways, so yeah, so oh my, no, I'm not having it. Damn straight. Okay. Oh my god. Screw it, whatever. And so there are 5 ways to power it. There are redstone torches, which is simply just redstone over sticks. They are not used for light, so they're terrible. They light up like 2 blocks. They are not really that used that much. Then there is switches or levers. And these are probably the main ones that are used, as in used for doors and stuff, saying you can put a door there and it'll open and close. That's an iron door. There's buttons, which, hang on. If you push, you can see it lights up. And the way that lights up is it actually, it actually sends like basically the power through here, through this block, straight out to there. And yeah, if you really want, you can have the redstone up there, doesn't make a difference. And there's stone pressure plate and wooden pressure plate. And if I join all of this together, and of course I'm 100% sure, yeah, if I join all of this together, you can see that it's activated. So let's say that goes into there, and I can have a redstone torch. That works. So if I take away that, which is the one powering it, put down a lever instead, it should be on, because basically since none of these are activated, there's nothing that's stopping this torch from shining. So as long as that torch is shining, if we put down redstone here, it'll be on. Okay. But if we activate one of these, then that goes on. That'll go into there, which will turn off the torch, which means this one's off. So basically what it's doing is just carrying the current through there. And it's also inverting it, which, you know, it's a bit more, it's a bit more advanced. Get into that later in future episodes. So yeah. This is called an inverter or a jack, whatever really. I used to call it a jack, then someone called it an inverter, and then I called it that, and you know, just whatever. This can also be used, I'll show you that later. Alright, so those are the 5 things, and any one of these will actually turn that current off, just because it's powering straight into there. So yeah. Alright, now I've got TNT at the end of here, so that way if it gets activated, you'll hear it. And so if I try and hit this, it's not gonna reach. Okay, so what the simplest way to fix this would be just to get a redstone repeater, which, you know, Notch added in quite a while ago. You put that there or wherever you want really, and it basically repeats the current over. And you can use this to delay the current a little, or you can just use it just to extend the current. I'm hoping, actually, just to make sure, bring it a bit further up. Put that there. Alright. So now, when I push this, goes through, see TNT's gone. And there it is. So that's one way to extend the current. It's probably the simplest way. Another way is to use the same technique as over there, which is a jack or an inverter or whatever. And make sure that if you're using it to set off TNT like I am, you just break this block here. Otherwise, because it does turn on for a second before it'll turn off. If I turn that on, yeah, it'll turn on for a second. You'll see it blinks on for a second, which would be enough just to send a little current down and hit the redstone. So once it's off, it's fine to turn on like that. And then if I hit the switch, it's gonna go on, and then yeah. Alright. And so those two are the main ways of extending it past the 15 limit or 15 redstone limit. You can, you know, you can do that endless. You could probably go around the whole Minecraft world, but it would be delayed. Alright, and just to show that you don't have to use a switch, I just decided I'd use a button. Doesn't reach, so I just use repeater. And make sure when you're placing repeaters, you place it with a kind of thing. The way I place it is I see these white and grey lines here, and I kind of see them as an arrow pointing that way. And so that way I always have like the source line of redstone into facing that way, so that way it'll continue it on. I don't know, do it however you want, that's just how I do it. So now if I set it off, and that's probably going to kill the cow. That's cool. Alright, so there's that one. And so here you've got the same thing, except got some pressure plates, some wooden pressure plates. This would not work with stone, considering the stone ones will not be pushed down with a simple item. You need someone to stand on it, or a sheep or an animal or something, or like sand, something to fall on it. But if I just go like that, just chuck some redstone. Yeah. Oh, actually I'll keep that on there. And so as you can see that when the pressure plate gets hit, it's the same kind of deal with the button, except it shoots it straight downwards, because obviously you can't put a pressure plate like there on a face. You can only put it on top of that. Bullshit. And so it's going to activate the one directly below it, and or the one just like, oh no, right. If I put another one there, or it's going to activate that one. Just basically anything that comes into contact with that block will be powered. For instance, if I break that one, go like this, I can go like that, and same with the other side. So yeah. Alright, so over here, with the update in 1.7, you can use redstone to power pistons. So yeah, that's you know, everyone knows that basically. Oh, and another thing, if you're wondering why I was just using TNT and not like a door or something, it's just because I find a door, if you're all the way over here, you can't really tell, you can't see it move as easy as you can hear TNT just explode in water. So it's a better like signal. Alright, this is just like a clearing up, because I have seen so many videos where people are like, you can only do those ones because those are the only ones where the current will go into, and so therefore you can only activate like that many. Otherwise you have to have it going up, and then you have to. That's just bullshit. And I've seen a lot of ones where people don't even have that, and they're like this, and they're like, my Minecraft's broken. Give me a sec. There we go. my Minecraft's broken. That's bullshit. All you have to do, friggin' get redstone repeaters. There. Now the curry's going directly into there. You can open all of them at once. Okay? That's just simple. Okay, so shut the hell up, you fucking knob. Oh, so yeah, so that's gonna be my tutorial, part 1, basics. Part 2, I'll probably try and get into more advanced stuff. In the end, I want to try and end up building a 3-bit or a 2-bit calculator, I should say, 3-bit, a 2-bit calculator. Which can add up to 3 plus 3, so it's not too amazing, but it's pretty cool how you can make it in Minecraft, really. Just using redstone and stuff. Oh fuck. Just shut the hell up. Die like your pal. Thank you. Oh my god. Alright, so yeah, so that's the video. Just, you know, comment, rate, subscribe for more tutorials, and yeah. Cheers.